Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today I have a Dazzled or Disappointed from you. I have actually had several people ask if I was going to do a review on this, and so I have been using it the past few days and am ready to give you thoughts and of course swatches. And this is going to be on the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey Eyeshadow Palette. This released on Ulta.com. I was able to get it during the Platinum member pre-launch or when they do the early sale, and it has since released for all Ulta members or all Ulta shoppers, and so I am going to give you a few thoughts on this. I will provide you the swatches, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I showed before, the box comes like this, and we all know Too Faced to be spot on for packaging. The packaging is super cute. It's like a loaf of, or a slice of bread. It has a little honeybee, and it has it has eyes and lips. It's super, super cute. Little honeycomb pattern on the outside, and then on the back you do have a description of the palette. It does say, Peanut Butter and Honey is a limited edition palette featuring 9 delicious matte, shimmer, and creamy shades of warm neutrals, amber pearls, and honey velvets. Infused with antioxidant-rich cocoa powder and a sweet peanut butter and honey scent, this collection will have you buzzing with happiness. Includes our signature glamour guide with 3 looks to get you started. And I think it's just so funny. Sometimes they'll add like a little cartoon. This one's like a little piece of toast, and it's saying something. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. It says, "Don't worry, sweetie, this product doesn't contain any actual peanuts." I think that's hilarious. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get this bad boy opened up. It comes in your little Too Faced traditional metal tin type packaging. And if you remember the peanut butter, is it peanut butter and jelly? I can't remember. It was released last year, but it was another peanut butter, I think it was peanut butter and jelly, eyeshadow palette. It looked like this, and apparently they are trying to continue the peanut butter craze that was inspired by that one peanut butter shade in their semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. And so it's really cute. They did a good job. I was going to say they had a good idea and did a good job of this word honey. It really does look like it's honey. It's like it's raised, and then it is clear but kind of yellowy. It's really, really cute. They did a good job on the packaging, as they always do. We know Too Faced to be super, super spot on with packaging. So you open it up, and so first of all, the smell isn't overwhelming to me, and I don't feel like it smells like peanut butter and honey. I don't know. It smells, I just don't know. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells a little bit more like peanut butter than it does honey, I suppose. I don't know. It's not overwhelming. I actually feel like this smells less intense than like the chocolate bar palette. So this is what the palette looks like. You get the 9 shades. As is typical with Too Faced when they release these little palettes, you get the 3 larger shades on this side, which are your more neutral shades, which what I guess they would assume are going to be the most used. I don't know. And then you get the 6 shades over here, and it does come with like a mustard yellow for obviously the honey. So I'm going to give you a close-up. That's what that looks like right there. And so let's go ahead and start with the swatches. So this is the top row, which they are saying is called Sweet as Honey, and it is creamed honey, peanut butter, and going nuts. And that's what those look like right there. The next row is what they call Queen Bee, and it is Bee Sweet, Honey Brittle, and Bee's Knees. And that's what that row looks like. The last row is called PB and H, and it is Queen Bee, Honey Buns, and Feelin' Nutty. And that is the swatch right there. Okay, so let's move on to my thoughts. I used this pretty much most of this last week, and so I do have quite a few thoughts for you. The first one is I was using this along the same time frame that I received my Viseart Petite Pro palette that I did a review on not too long ago. I had received that and I was, using it, playing with it. This came in, I was, I said, okay, let me move on to this so that I can test it out, review it. And so trying to think. I don't know if my expectation was then set so high because I fell in love with the Viseart palette. That was a formula I had never felt before. So luxurious, so soft, so buttery, that when then I went in to swatch these, I was like, okay, I don't know if because of the quality, I mean, really I don't know that anything can compare to Viseart now that I've tried it out. But anyways, so I thought, okay, maybe it's just, I mean, Too Faced can have a pretty decent formula, so I really need to play with it on my eyes. I really need to just kind of really see if, I don't know, if this is going to be good. So I used it for a few days, and I have to say that I was so disappointed. So there are probably about 3 really great shades in here that I loved. Now, the Honey Brittle, which is this middle one right here, when I packed that on my lid, this is no joke when I say I had to go in and keep on layering and packing on 6 or 7 times. I hardly ever have to do that. If I pack on and I layer, at most it's like 3 times. I'll usually, pack on and layer a second time, especially like with pastels, with like that Lorac I Love Brunch pastel palette. I did have to layer. I did not have to layer that much. And so to me, that's just not, I mean, 1, you're gonna go through the color quite a bit faster. 2, I'm not going to gravitate towards that anymore because I know it's a lot of work. It's just not going to give me the look that I really want. And so the colors I think were amazing, that I really, really enjoyed, were Going Nuts, which is this darker kind of satiny shade. This Bee's Knees, it does have gold glitter, but as we all know with Too Faced, their glitter, usually when you sweep it on, when you sweep the shadow on, the glitter then falls off. So you really are left with just the shade. And so that is what happened with this one. I'm okay with that though, because the shade really is nice. It's like a burnt orange. This Feeling Nutty was pretty good. It was okay. And then Honey Buns, I liked it. I don't think it was the most amazing formula on the planet, but I really liked the color and I thought it was pretty decent. These 3 I won't ever use because the pigmentation is just not there. There's just such a lack of pigmentation, and I hate that they're the biggest shades in the palette. So Peanut Butter, I already own from the Chocolate Bar palette, so nothing super amazing there. Honey Brittle, again, I won't ever use that shade again because it was just too difficult to work with. So really, out of this whole palette, I loved 2 shades and really liked 2. So 4 shades out of this palette. Now, it was $36, and I really don't think that it's a super amazing deal to pay $36 for 4 Too Faced eyeshadows. So, oh my goodness. I feel like Too Faced has become, I used to know that I was going to love a product when Too Faced released it, and now I know it's going to be hit or miss. So I don't know what the deal is with the consistency. I don't know if they are just cranking stuff out so fast. In fact, they are set to come out with another eyeshadow palette. I think it's called the Natural Love palette of like 36 shades. They're coming out with 3 highlighters. So again, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be any good because the consistency for Too Faced has not been amazing lately, and it just makes you wonder if the product's going to be good. So I wouldn't recommend picking this up. It's not worth $36. If you are willing to fork out $30, I would suggest getting the Viseart Petite Pro palette from Sephora. Shades are amazing. I mean, those shades are pretty small, but I mean, these aren't anything super huge anyways, like these over here. So that one's definitely worth your while. I would skip this one if you can. It's not worth your time or your money. Just wait for something better to come along. Before I let you guys go, I have to give you the verse of the day, and today's comes from Micah 6:8, and it says, "To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Okay guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It was good to talk to you, and I will be here in a couple days again with another Dazzled or Disappointed. There are a lot of these videos headed your way, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, and if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Michelle's Glamour. Okay guys, talk to you later. Bye!